Hello everyone, welcome to This Family Does Everything. My name's Alexandria, and I'm not going to talk too long because I'm losing my voice. That's what you get when you cheer at a baseball game. This is the second part of the Erika Patterson interview with Detective Gooth. So let's sit back, watch, and listen, and analyze the Darrell Brooks trial.
Meeting with me. So this is the assessment, which I don't normally fill out because usually our patrol guys do. Mm-hmm. Just tons of information about past history of abuse.
Yeah, go ahead.
His name, your name. And so there's a few questions on here. Has he ever tried to choke you?
Yeah, he's done that a lot of times. Even when I was 15, he was kicking me in the head. He pulled a gun on my stomach when I was pregnant with our daughter when I was 15.
Okay, so that was does he have a gun, or can he easily get one?
He can easily get one. I think his friends have one.
Okay.
For him.
Is he violently or constantly jealous? Or does he control most of your daily activities?
Yeah.
Has he ever tried to kill himself?
Not that I know of. He probably has, but I don't know. I don't think so.
Is that a no?
Yeah, I say no.
So, based on you guys used to live together, used to live together.
No, like I met him when I was younger, but like I said, I was 15 and I was staying with my mother at the time. So, he went to prison for, I was underage. So, we stopped talking because I had kids with somebody else. Me and him just now started talking in April. I moved him down to Georgia. And then we left Georgia in June to come out here. So we have a short time, like 7 months.
Okay. But based on your knowledge of him,
Mm-hmm.
Do you know if he's ever tried to hurt himself? Do you know of anything that, I know we kind of talked about it yesterday, but like, any medical issues with him?
Bipolar. I don't know if he's been diagnosed, but that's what I think. His mom said when he was younger, he did get diagnosed with it, but I don't know if he was taking medicine.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. Hello, it's Gooth. Hey. Mm-hmm.
28.
Okay, the one that Donnell's took when? Where would I find that? I'm with Erika right now. Maybe I'll text Dave, have him print it for me, and I'll pick it up. We're on a little field trip to figure out where they were arguing yesterday. So, sure. I'll. Is that the one that Stern just sent out? Okay, I will call Dave. Okay, I'll call Dave. Thanks. Bye. So you don't know if he was ever been diagnosed, but you just know.
They said that, but I don't have. They said when he was younger.
Who's they when you say they?
His mother.
Okay.
And him.
But he never really does anything about it.
Mm-mm.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Interrupted, but that's very typical when we're doing these things. It's just like somebody comes up with an idea. If I showed you a picture of him, you'd be able to identify him, right?
Of course.
I just tried calling Van L's. So I got a call from Tom. Casey was working with Leslie. They're typing up the complaint. And what they'd like to do is show Erika a photo. I think Van L's got the original photo that somebody took of the suspect driving in a car. I think it might be the same photo that Stern sent out, but Dave got it from the actual source. Is Dave in the office right now? Okay. Was that photo shared with Habonic or someone else that we can... What I'm looking at do is have that photo printed and then show it to Erika and have her verify with whatever certainty that it's who we think it is. Okay, and then, so we're on our little field trip right now. Just give me a call back if you get it printed, and then I'll swing by and pick it up. If that's the same photo that Dave Van L's got from the original source. Yes. Okay. Thanks. Bye. A lot of cop talk there, right?
Just doing your job.
Okay, so, and the reason I'm saying that I don't want to put any ideas. I want you to tell me who. If I'm going to show you a photo, I want you to tell me who the person in the photo is.
I will.
That's what we're going to do. So, there are a couple of homework things that I need to do with you.
Okay.
Is we already talked yesterday in detail about what happened yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that maybe it was my not asking the right questions or whatever, but I think there might be a little bit more detail about the argument yesterday. Because we talked to Nick, and I think Nick might have seen you guys arguing.
Him and Corey, I think, were at the parade, and that's when I had called them again, because I called them.
So then they saw you, they saw him,
Yeah.
and you, kind of arguing, whatever.
I just didn't want to say that part yesterday, honestly. I just didn't want to. I feel like I'm in trouble for everything.
You're not in trouble.
But yeah,
and you maybe didn't want to get them involved, but we're going to talk to everybody.
That's what I did. I know.
We're going to talk to everybody.
I know.
We're going to talk to Corey, too, if we haven't yet.
No, yeah, she's in there right now.
Okay, so we're going to eventually talk to her, too.
I just didn't want to get anybody in trouble, but...
That's fine. I don't want it to come out later like you were trying to hide something, or...
Oh, yeah.
Even if he was... Whatever the fight was, we just need to know what was said, what happened.
Well, we were arguing. He parked at the park. I had left. Well, I was there by myself. I left the park. He was parked right there. Then I was calling him on his phone. I was like, "Why are you just sitting here watching me? Bring your ass to the car, bitch." Got in the car with him. That's when we were arguing. Then we were driving around. I don't know. Then he took me to by some houses, and then I got out of the car and walked. And because he had punched me in my eye.
That was yesterday?
No, he punched me again. See?
Okay.
So, yeah, he punched me twice, Saturday and yesterday. So, then I got the car, I walked back to Frame Park Lake, whatever, that lake up there. I called Corey and then, can you guys please meet me? That's when, I'm like, well, he just hit me again. That's when Nick, I guess, called you guys.
Okay.
And then when I was leaving, my baby daddy came back and found us. And he...
When you say baby daddy, who are you talking about?
Darrell Brooks.
Okay.
He got out the car and then got into Corey in Nick's face, and Nick was pulling Corey back. Darrell had pushed Corey in the face. And then after that, the cops were already coming because Nick was like, "The cops are coming for you, And after that, then he went back around or did something. That's when we already left. We left before wherever the hell he drove to. We left. We walked down the street. I'll show you exactly the street we walked down.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate that.
I just didn't want to get them in trouble, but
they're in trouble. It's all just part of the overall investigation. We got to make sure we're getting things right.
Yeah.
That's all.
So it doesn't come out later. I understand.
We don't want to be surprised later on about anything.
You're right.
Okay, so this is the lethality assessment, and this can cover when he hit you 2 days ago and yesterday. Mm-hmm. Sign here, and then I don't know if you had to have, let's say something happened to you today. Do you have an emergency contact?
Not out
Someone?
here.
Anybody? It doesn't have to be out here.
Yeah, I have my cousins. They're in Georgia.
Okay. So sign it. Whoever maybe your daughter's staying with or
Okay.
whoever... Oops, that's okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Just put their name and address there.
I don't know the address, but I'll give you their phone number.
And then their phone number. So just put their name where their address is.
The number is 775. I do not have it by heart.
That's okay.
775 762 84.
Then just sign in that actual box where I need your
Actual box.
signature.
There you go.
All right. The other thing is you were in the car yesterday, right? You were in
Yeah, when we had
his car.
Yeah, when we were at the lake and I got in his car and we drove around and I got out of his car
Okay.
and walked from I don't know the neighborhood where the house is, but it was like farther down and I got out and walked all the way back to the lake.
Did he call you or text you anything after you separated?
No.
He didn't call or text you?
No.
At all?
Mm-mm. I called his phone when we were walking back over here, but he didn't answer.
Okay. And so the last time you had contact with him was wherever you guys had your argument?
Yeah, and then when me, Corey, and Nick walked off.
Okay. He didn't text you on the social media. He didn't text you on Text Me Now.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I tried to call his phone, but it just kept ringing. So.
What does he? Is there any messages on your phone from him, like threatening or just any messages?
He does it over the phone. He'll threaten me over the phone because he knows that we have a no contact order and stuff like that. He doesn't want me showing proof. He thinks he's outsmarts people.
Okay. But it's easy to say. I mean, you were in the car. It's potential that your DNA is in the car, right?
Yeah,
I mean, because you've been in the car, you touched stuff, touched door handles.
Yeah, the door handle.
Okay. And so it'd be okay if I got like a DNA swab just in your cheek from you today?
Of course.
Hey, it's Gooth. Yeah, the only thing I'm fearful of is all the other the national media is all around the building there.
114, that's my truth.
And
10-4, we're
okay.
We're talking to PMP now. We don't have them on.
Let's go on the parking structure. We'll just drive up into the parking structure.
10-4.
Yeah. Yep, and it'll take me a couple minutes to get there. Okay, thanks. Bye. Okay, so I'm going to fill this out, and that's what this form is going to say, that you're allowing me to take a DNA swab from you.
Does this mean like I'm in trouble for something? Because
No.
I wasn't in the car when he
This
did
is
all
to
this.
eliminate you, so that, like, it's an elimination DNA swab.
Okay, so I'm like,
So when they find DNA in the car, we can say, no, we know that DNA was going to be in the car because we took Erika's DNA and we can compare it to that DNA. Because it's basically to if you got to think like a defense attorney, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to say someone else maybe did this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you weren't driving the car.
No,
Your DNA
I wasn't a
won't be on the
passenger.
steering wheel?
No.
Did you guys have a physical confrontation in the car? Is that when he punched you?
Yeah. And you can check the window thing. I was trying to roll down the windows and the locks before I got out. So yes.
But you never operated the car.
No.
And then that's all that's going to show then, right? I mean, that's what this is for.
And then I
Just to
told you-
eliminate.
Then I told you we were sleeping in his car in his mom's backyard. In his mom's backyard.
Yeah,
So-
and so, yeah, it's presumable that you're going to have
yeah.
certain parts of the car that you touch. Have you ever operated that car?
No, I don't.
Never?
No.
Okay.
The only time I ever touched the steering wheel was when we were sleeping in the car. Like I said, all right, sit in the front, but I've never drove the car, and his mother could tell you that too.
And when was the last time that you sat in the front, in the driver's seat? More than a week ago?
Yeah, more than a week ago.
Okay. Then it's likely your DNA wouldn't be on that side.
Yeah, it would be on the door though. That's where it's going to be.
Yeah. So this, I don't know if you've ever done this before, but basically, I'm just gonna have you open your mouth up wide like I'm at the dentist, and I'm just gonna rub the inside of your back of your cheeks on both sides. Okay. So just turn your head towards me, make it easier.
Unfortunately, I attached a picture. We're still trying to get the actual hard copy on those things.
Okay, that's it.
Okay.
Not as bad as the doctor, right?
No.
Ever get those COVID tests? They gotta stick that thing up your nose.
I know. I need to get one. I'm just scared of that. I was like,
Get that. They're doing that.
well, I'm gonna get the shot anyway. Just don't know which one I want to get.
Yeah, vaccination.
Yeah, the vaccination or something. The different one.
Perfect.
They go.
Oh, I just looked at the date. Where are we on now? 22nd?
Yes. Already. Almost Thanksgiving.
Okay. Well, let's go get that photo.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have you look at a photo
Okay.
and see if you notice or recognize anybody in this photo.
Okay.
We'll do that first, and then we'll go on our little field trip to see what we can see
Okay.
where maybe all this started.
Okay.
Not too bad out today.
Yeah.
I'm sure Georgia's much warmer than we are here, but
It's about the same in the summer. It's both really humid.
yeah. Winters are much different here, though.
Yeah, it doesn't snow in Georgia. Well, not as long as I've gone there.
So where did you grow up?
Nevada.
Oh.
And I moved to Georgia 2017.
What part of Nevada?
Reno. And that's where I met him. He's from Detroit, but when I was younger, he was in Nevada. That's where I met him.
What work you install on the system?
One 12, 10, 8.
Number 112.
How many kids? You said you had 4 kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who's the oldest?
Me and his daughter. She'll be 15.
Ari's the oldest?
Yep, she'll be 15 in April.
And then who's the next one?
12, 11, and 10.
Okay.
Back to
Kind of back to back.
yeah.
All girls?
All
Wow.
girls.
Did you run out of names?
No, well, yeah, I did. I was like, oh no. Yeah, he's almost abusive to her too. That's why my daughter kept trying to run away when he was out there, because that was her first time meeting him. And he was controlling to her, and then always got in her face, and I'm just like.
And so how many dads are there? Is it?
It's just 2.
Oh, just 2 dads.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 kids, 3 daughters with one
Yes.
other guy.
Yes.
Does he live in Georgia?
He's in Nevada.
Oh, he's in Nevada. What made you guys move to Georgia?
My mother, she has her sister out there, and then she has a lot of nieces and stuff, and they talked her into going out there, and then she talked me into coming out there like a year later.
Okay.
So I'm like, I didn't really want to just stay out there. I don't know. So,
How long were you in Georgia then?
since 2017, and I just left Georgia in June.
Okay. And prior to that, your whole time was in Nevada?
Before that, yes, Nevada.
Okay. geography very well. I can't blame you
I'm
because
trying to see where's this direction.
we're going somewhere else first.
Okay,
We're
yeah,
gonna go
yeah.
back.
I was looking because I had walked from up this way somewhere.
We'll go back to where the women's center is, and then we'll work backwards. If that
Okay.
makes sense. Jess to come out, the same girl that you met last night.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't come out with that picture. Hello.
Hi. There's two pictures in there just because one was bigger and I thought it maybe looked worse.
Okay.
The smaller one might be better.
We'll take a look at them. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
All right. So remember, with photos, I'm gonna try to get in some area with for the lighting. We're not getting with this bright light right here,
Okay.
so you can see the photos better. I think this will be better in here. Oh, there's that bright light. Yeah, that was better.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, so it's the same photo. These both are the same photo. If you can identify who that person may be.
That's him.
And how certain are you that that's when you say
100%. That's Darrell Brooks.
Okay. So go ahead and write on there 100. I'm 100% certain that's Darrell Brooks, and then you can sign your name and the date.
Today's the 22nd.
It's the 22nd at 12:35 p.m. Oh, 12:35.
12:35. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Is he gonna know that I said any of this in court? I'm so scared.
Well, you have to remember that there's
Well, yeah. This is
the
crazy.
severity of what happened here.
It's crazy.
I think that your safety with him is not.
Well, no, I care about the victims' families and stuff. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's just I don't want him in there.
Eventually, he may have to know that you signed that photo. Maybe. That's if he tries to fight things in court, and then you have to go testify because he wants the trial or that sort of thing. I don't know. We're not even close to being at that stage.
Okay, I was like, I don't want to go testify. Actually, I would, but I would do it different. I don't know. I'm just scared of who he knows out here.
I hear you. And I'm going to share those concerns with other entities of, and I know you're working with the ladies where you're staying right now, and that's the best place for you. I mean, there's not really much safer place than that for you right now. But moving forward, 6 months, a year from now, I want to make sure that you're safe.
I'm sure Corey and Nick are okay too. Well, I know that everybody. But I'm glad he's behind bars. He deserved it. I should have did that.
I should take a quick photo of that and text that. It's the guy in that blue that you saw walking past.
Oh, okay.
Of course. All these shadows. Now we can do our fun field trip.
Okay.
All right. So do you get fed at the women's center? They get your meals and stuff, or how does that work?
Yeah, we actually did the fridge full of food. We can cook our own food, everything.
Okay.
It's like your
So
own
you can go do your
apartment.
little shopping, and then you can add
Well,
to
we
the...
can't bring outside food in.
Oh, okay.
They have to purchase the food. Yeah.
And then you cook what's there.
Yeah, and it's like the little dorms, kind of, and they have a washing machine. And it's actually really decent. Lovely place. It's really
A
nice.
lot better than some shelters, I imagine.
I haven't been to one yet. This is
Oh.
my first one.
Well, this is probably like that's like,
Yeah.
from what my understanding, our women's center here is pretty much they set the standard.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
I'm normally not this popular. Alright, so I'm going to drive up to the women's center, where family video kind of is, and then I'm going to let you direct me where you walked, and let's get back to the area where you guys had your argument.
Okay.
And that might have changed, but like,
No, it hasn't
just work
changed.
backwards in time.
Okay. I'm not for
Because
sure.
we know you walked in the women's center at 5:08 p.m.
Yeah, we know that. Yeah. So
5:09 or
when
whatever it
I
was.
think because at first I had left Corey and her friend Kyle at first, and then we met up with Nick later. We walked from the women's shelter. I'm not sure what time it was though. And then that's when we walked to the park. And then I
Well, let's start-
Corey. Huh?
Let's start back. So what I mean by backwards is, okay, 5:09, you walk into the women's center. Now hit the rewind.
Oh.
Where are we going? We're rewind. So it's 5:08, 5:07, 5:06.
It's down the street, isn't it? It was down this street. I walked back.
So this way.
Yes.
So now we're probably at around 5 o'clock. Now we're working backwards. 4:55. We're
All the way straight.
okay.
All the way straight down the street.
And who is walking with you right now?
Corey.
Corey and Nick are both walking with you right here.
Yeah, we crossed. They had started blocking off what street. I think it was this street or another street when we had crossed the street going back that way.
It might have been blocked up here.
They let us cross though.
Okay. But there's some barricades out from the...
I think it might have been right here. If you go straight, I believe.
Straight right here?
I'm trying to figure out where the park, back towards where the park was.
I think
Or by the street.
I think it was over here. If I'm understanding correctly when you say park.
Or the lake, yeah. Good night.
So this is a school. It's Trinity. But did you walk down this street, you think? I think I know. So I'm going to go to where I think I know.
Okay.
But I want you to confirm that.
Okay.
Just let me know if anything starts to look familiar. We might have cut through somewhere, too.
Yeah, I think we cut through somewhere because it was not this far.
So this is where we're gonna go down. This road's called back, so we're gonna drive down this road, and maybe you guys were meeting.
This is where he was stalking me at. When I was there, I was over there. Corey and Nick had left early that day. I stayed right here by myself looking at the water. He was parked right there by that black truck kind of, and I walked over here. Okay, so when me and him, when I had first got in the car, we drove around this way. There's houses somewhere down there, and he was just driving around. Then I got out the car because he was acting crazy, and I walked down this long street. I walked back this way.
So you get in the car in that parking lot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you drive
We
this
drove
way.
around. Just go straight.
You keep calling this a lake. This is actually a river, but that's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. But this, it's water. So
Sorry.
you can see the water from here.
Yes.
So you guys are driving around over here.
I can show you kind of where the house goes straight. And I had to walk back this way also, but...
How's he driving when you're in the car with him?
He was beating me up, fighting, driving fast. Well, not driving fast, but he was driving with his one hand, but he was hitting me and he threatened me, telling me he's going to break my face. I should break your face right here. And that's when I had got out the car and walked all the way back to the lake. And I had called Corey and them to meet me, and they met me.
Okay. So where did you get out of the car, do you think? Looking around here.
It was farther than theirs. It wasn't these houses.
Let's get closer to the river there.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember.
It's okay.
I just remember we were arguing now. I know it was probably down this way. It was. So I walked past this stuff. It was down this street when I had walked back, so it was straight. Straight. I remember there was a gas station on the right. That gas station. So the house is up this hill where we were up.
Okay, that's a one-way up there. I can't take a right up there. That's the only issue.
No, not right here.
The
gas station. I remember the gas station.
We can't turn right there. That's a one-way. Did he go down the wrong way?
No, he went straight. When we left, we went up this hill.
Oh, he did.
The house is up that way.
Okay.
But when I was walking back, I remember passing the gas station.
You had a long walk.
Yeah, it was a long walk. On this broken leg. And I remember by the gas station, he kept saying, "You're making a scene." He pulled back over and followed me because he followed me the whole way back there. And then by the gas station, by the light, he rolled his window down and said, "You're making a scene. Oh, you want to do this shit? You're going to make a scene?" He did say that.
Okay. What'd you say back to him?
I said, "Jay, why are you doing this?" I call him Jay. I said, "Jay, well, Darrell." I said, "Why are you doing this to me?" I said, "Whatever." Because he was trying to take my phone from me again. And I'm like, "You're not taking my phone." And he's a really jealous person. "You're talking to God. You're talking to God." I said, "No, I'm not talking to God." So I walked across the street. Right there on this side is where he was yelling at me after the car was done.
Over there?
Yeah, I was on this side. He was right here.
Okay. But he drove up this hill?
Yes, he did. So I remember me coming back down this hill.
They keep going straight here, or did he turn?
Yeah, he went straight. I don't remember the actual street that we were on though. I just know I walked past this empty right here. I came from down this way.
Okay.
So I know. It was on the street. I just don't know which house I got out by. But it was on the street. So
Did you go up this next hill?
No. I don't know which house it was, but I got out somewhere over here. I was on this side though when I got out the car.
114, we're 1023.
So then I went back all the way down the hill.
What did he do when you got out?
He drove off, he went down another direction, and then when I got by the gas station, he popped back up again.
Okay. And so you get out somewhere around here,
Yes.
and then as you're walking, all of a sudden he starts. Is he like slowly driving next to you?
Yeah. When I got by that gas station. I don't know which street he turned down. When I got by the gas station, that's when he was by me. And that's when he said that.
Does it say Bidwell?
Bidwell Avenue.
All right, and then you started walking back towards the park.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The
So-
same way we just came.
So you're just walking
I'm just walking in.
on that side.
On the left side, yes.
So you're walking on that side.
And then he had disappeared, and he popped back up when I had got
Down the hill.
by the gas station.
So you had a little bit of peace and quiet.
A little bit.
But you're trying to call. Is this when you're trying to call?
Yeah, Corey,
Corey?
with her phone. At first, her phone was going straight to voicemail, and I had got a hold of Nick.
Okay. And they probably asked you where you were,
Yeah,
and you had no clue.
yeah. So I'm walking.
All right.
They eventually met me by the lake. They were coming the way from the where the parade was, so I think they were already there. I'm not for sure.
Okay, so you come down at this intersection. You're on that side of the street. You
And
said he
he's
was trying to
running.
take your phone, but
No, he was not trying to. At that moment, he tried to take it before I got out the car.
gotcha.
Right here, he was yelling at me.
In the car when he was hitting you and stuff.
Yeah, in the car, he was.
He's like, give me your phone. You're talking to guys.
Because two of the phones, the cops still have my phone in Milwaukee County that he took. They had got it from him, but I never made a way out there to get it.
All right, so as you're walking down this way, is he just like slowly riding next to you, or does he speed off?
He sped off.
Did he go straight here?
He went straight. I didn't see him again until we got back by the lake. I don't know which way he went. And I walked back. When I got back to the lake, the same spot I just showed you at, that's when he had called, and that's when he popped back up. I'm like, just leave me alone, and then I'll show you the other location. It was to the right, where I had called Corey and them, and they had called. And then he got out the car. He did a U-turn and got out the car.
There was a confrontation between Nick and.
No, Nick was trying to hold. He was just like, leave her alone. These are females. Leave her alone. And then he pushed Corey in the face. Darrell pushed Corey in the face.
So where do you walk from here?
Left.
You go left again? But you don't see him
No,
at this
I
point? Alright, so then you're going up this way?
Yes, straight.
And then do you keep going down past that building?
No. Go to the right.
You made it right here
Yes.
on the street.
Yes.
You didn't follow the
No.
river?
No. Because I got back to the river on this when I made the left.
Okay. So you kind of just went back the same direction that you went.
I did. It's the only memory, like the only place I knew how to do.
You're kind of just looking for
Yeah.
visual clues.
Yes, and then when I got down this street, I kind of got confused a little bit, but I went all the way straight. So I was like, we came this way. So I went all the way straight. back in here, and I was arguing with him, and then I started walking back this way, and then that's when I caught Corey and them exit the park, or the lake, the river, sorry. Corey and them met me down there. Then Jay came out of nowhere again, and he pulled over, like did a U-turn. He got on this street.
He did a U-turn right in this parking lot?
No,
or
I'll show you. I'm in the street. I'll show you.
So this is where you met up with Corey and Nick. And then as you guys are walking out this way, I'm just trying to...
No, Corey and Nick met me on the street.
So you saw them?
Yeah.
But you also saw him driving around?
Yeah, he was driving around. They saw him too. So when I had called them, they had met me. Darrell had came. He did a U-turn. It was like right here. He did a U-turn. He went down the street, probably to right where this little end of the grass is right there. Came back around. Me, Corey, and Nick were over here. I'm not sure. It's like probably like right there where that pole is. He made the U-turn, and that's when he got out the car and got into Corey and Nick's face.
On the side of the street?
It's right here, yeah. A little bit past the sign, yes. And after that, after he hit her, whatever, he got back in the car. Me, Nick, and Corey went down this street and made that left where that in-house is right there. Okay. And went down that street and went back to the shelter.
So they have a confrontation.
It was like right here.
Right about here?
Yeah.
Okay. What time do you think that was? If you got back at 5:09?
I wasn't really checking my phone, sorry.
However long it takes you to... Did you walk straight back to the shelter then?
We walked straight back, yes.
So you said you walked down this way and you made a left?
Yes, it was down the street.
Okay, there's a street up here.
Yeah, the street. This first street.
What did he do after he pushed Corey and you guys started walking?
He got back in the car.
Which direction did he go?
He was this way. But he got back in the car, but they stopped.
Did he go past you guys?
He went past us, yes. But then because like 3 cars had stopped right there. I don't know if there was something, it was blocked off, but 3 cars had stopped. So I thought he just stopped. We all thought he stopped, but we were just walking. We seen that when we were crossing the street already. There was like 3 cars parked. I think they were waiting for something. I don't know, somebody was crossing or what.
And so he kept going straight right there?
Yeah, but he had stopped the car.
Okay.
The 3 cars stopped.
After you went down this road, you don't know where he went?
Mm-mm.
He just went past you?
He just kept walking. Yeah, and we were just all...
And did he squeal his tires when he took off or anything?
I didn't hear that, no.
Was he driving like fast? Did you hear the engine roar? Or the muffler?
Well, when he got in, he started driving fast, yes.
Okay.
He pulled off fast, at least. I don't know how fast he went with that, but he did pull off fast.
He pulled off fast, but you don't know exactly where he went after that.
Mm-hmm. We just kept walking. And right here is where the police officer let us cross, actually, because I do remember it right here.
So a police officer let you guys walk over this way?
Yeah, and after that, she started blocking the roads.
Right here?
Yes.
So you guys went down this way then?
Yes. I just remembered. Sorry.
That's okay.
My memory got back now. But yeah, this is the way we just walked all the way back to the shelter.
Do you know how to get back to the shelter from here?
Straight, I think. Straight. We just kept walking straight, pretty much, so.
Okay.
I think. No. Where did we turn? Corey dropped her hat right here.
Okay.
She turned back around and got it. I think we made a right and then made a left. I think we walked to the train tracks. I remember she did drop her hat right here.
Okay, so she picks up her hat.
Yeah, and we walked, and I believe we made a left to the train tracks.
So you took this little...
Yeah, the little thing.
Did you take this
yeah.
gravel road?
Yeah, because all the way straight, we go that way is where the shelter is at. Well, where Dollar General and stuff like that.
So you ended up walking on this gravel?
Yeah.
Is this right?
Yes.
See him again? And did he ever contact you via text or call you?
Like I said, I tried to call him when we walked up, but it just kept ringing. And we ended up, yeah, because this is where Dollar General, so we ended up walking back to the shelter.
Okay. then you can get to the women's center just by going straight here. Is that what you did? You went
Yeah,
straight
because there's a
across the
little
parking lot?
place.
Purchase Airport Northview.
You can't do that with the car. Well, I suppose we could a little bit, but you still have to walk back. All right, I think I got it.
Sorry, it was so confusing.
No, it's fine. That's why it's better to probably sit in the car and just drive it.
Yeah, I could not give directions if I wasn't in the car.
So he caused you pain and made you scared yesterday too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So actually, you had a domestic incident where he did domestic battery to you 2 days ago and yesterday.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I don't think I have any more questions. Do you have any?
I don't. And I have you guys' number if I do.